Rest in peace, DMX. To my selfless Spartans, stand up. Talk to me nice. Hear me. I was raised with the riff-raff, watching Piff pass. We never saw a full glass, so we cut class for block cash. Garbage can stash, smoke a bust of ash. Prepared for clash, nothing rash. Bullets put you on your ass, so reactions fast. I'll be damned if I breathe my last. Grew up with the roaches, the brothers were ferocious. The products were ferocious, cereal for dinner, cinnamon toasted. Humble, never boasted, aggravated by narcotics being roasted. Someone call it hopeless if you microscope this. Impoverished and bogus way of living, that's no different than the prison. Less the women sabotage from beginning. Dreams out this project maze with wishing. Our dreams slightly different to our positions. Due to brainwashing systems that profit off our living, barely gripping decent livings. They throw us a plate, come back and snatch the kitchen. My suspicion overdriven is collision. With the greedy chasing riches, it's the difference. Questions missing, maybe through my writtens being vivid, I can make a difference like the late great Pac, for instance. You see, with no witness, it's allegation. But form a nation, change of devastation with facing the segregation. Economical manipulation has good people pacing while losing patience with the hatred that's so blatant. They don't hide their motherfucking faces, disgraces to humanity, the ugly like profanity. Plain old survival breeds insanity. I told you, talk to me nice. Bow.
Now for a message from our sponsor. Are you confused as to what your future holds? Do you not know what road to choose? Are you confused whether to go to college, become a tradesman or woman, or become a low-life drug dealer? Well, then I have an answer for you. Come and join the Selfless Spartans. We're offering training. You can earn from $50,000 to $365,000 a year. And yes, there will be background checks. So for you low-life rapists, for you lowlives, for you demons, you will be found and you will not live amongst us. Now for the regular scheduled program.
Was I professional? Now, I've noticed for my $250,000 mistake video, I got nearly 500 views and nearly no likes or subscriptions. No selfless acts. So that leads me to believe that a majority of you all who've watched that video and did not subscribe nor give me a thumbs up are low-life demons, and so let me get rid of you now. A prayer before work. O glorious Saint Joseph, model of all those who are devoted to labor, obtain for me the grace to work conscientiously, putting the call of duty above my natural inclinations, to work with gratitude and joy, in a spirit of penance for the remission of my sins, considering it an honor to employ and develop by means of labor the gifts received from God, to work with order, peace, moderation, and patience, without ever shrinking from weariness and difficulties, to work above all with purity of intention and detachment from self, having always death before my eyes and the account that I must render of time lost, of talents wasted, of good omitted, of vain complacency and success, so fatal to the work of God. All for Jesus, all through Mary, all after thine example. O Patriarch Saint Joseph, such shall be my watch, word in life and in death. Amen. Now that should have got rid of all the demons who don't want to do a selfless act. Now, for those of you who wanted the tea spilt, if you will, about the $250,000 mistake, well, here it is. I used to be a drug addict. I had a friend who also was a drug addict, a very good and dear friend. This man was abused by a priest and messed him up pretty good. And I felt for this man. So I devised a plan. I told him, let's take over the world. But the only way we can do it is through sobriety and God. He thought I was just talking. But I wasn't, and I moved forward and I began to fulfill my quest. I gave him multiple jobs that he did not take, and he subbed them out. So I was trying to do the right thing by one of my selfless Spartans, and he subbed out the work to someone who wasn't one of us. Now, towards the end of my goals being accomplished, I purchased this here property. As you all can see behind me, this little slice of heaven is on a lake. Thanks be to God. I love you, my Lord. So, when I purchased this property had a cesspool. Legally, if you purchase a property with a cesspool, you must address the cesspool once the purchase has been made. Okay? So I send the man that my brother subbed the work to. I paid him hundreds of dollars to look over the property. And from what I'm being told, he was only on the property for a good 15 minutes. A property with 2 lots. He was here for 15 minutes. Okay? He didn't find the cesspool. He assumed the cesspool was outside because the seller had the basement full of rubbish and wouldn't allow us to do an inspection after the rubbish was removed. So my contractor that was subbed by my selfless Spartan brother, who was too prideful to do the work himself, gave me an estimate for about $28,000 to have a cesspool converted to a septic and some other things that we didn't need, but being that I am a selfless Spartan and a great man who loves to give back to my people, I allowed him to do whatever he chose. And you know what he did? So, time to convert the cesspool. They find that the cesspool is in the basement. Legally, a cesspool cannot be in the basement. It must be 12 feet from the property. And there is your $250,000 mistake. And again, no accountability. It's a joke. You know why? Because these people lived with their mommy and daddy growing up, so they don't know what it's like to sleep on the streets like I do. So they treat it like a joke. But it's okay, because God is great and God hates ugly. Excuse me, God does not hate. God does not like ugly. And my faith is great, so I have no fear. But I fear for those who are against me. So there you have it. What is the lesson? If you buy a property with a cesspool, make sure you find out where it is located, because if it is located on the premises, which most likely it will be because cesspools have been outlawed for years, the estimate will be going up. Because now you need to move the entire sewage 12 feet from the property, taking the $28,000 estimate to a $250,000 estimate, because I live on a lake and now they want to dig under the highway and put the sewage across the street. There you have it. Free game to my selfless Spartans train. Eat right. And to my good people, I know it is far harder to be good than become a low-life demon, so I thank you. And I also give thanks to God.